Hello, everyone. This is Nick here from NP Gunsmith and Firearms, located in Lewiston, New York. Our phone number is 716-481-7302. I'm coming at you today with an Marlin Model 57. In case no one out there has ever seen one before, this is what it is. It is a lever action 22 Magnum. They were made back in the 50s, 1950s, that is. This one was brought to me because it clicks, but it doesn't go bang. So we're going to find out what the problem is. I have a feeling that the firing pin is damaged in some way. So I'm going to show you how to get to that bolt. It's very similar to taking apart like a Model 60 or something. There's screws in the bottom. You remove the screws. I mean, the whole action will come out. And then once it's out, and the stock's removed, we'll go from there. So if you flip it over, you'll see 4 screws on the bottom. Okay, we're only going to concern ourselves with the 2 bigger screws. These 2 smaller ones are just for this fancy plate here. They're wood screws, nothing that we need to remove. So you got a screw, bigger screw, right behind the trigger, right under the lever, and one right in front here. Those are the screws we're going to remove. Okay. So we'll start by removing this back screw under the lever, which is a bit tricky because of the positioning it's in. But just take your time, be careful, and you'll get it out of there. That screw, take the one from the front. The one on the front should be held captive, so you shouldn't have to worry about taking it out all the way. That being said, we could force the stock off the gun. It's never been taken off before. It's been a very long time. Like I said, this was from the 50s. You may have to, what's the word I want to use? You're going to have to make it want to go. But as you can see, remove those 2 screws, stock comes off. I'm going to set that aside so it's out of our way. All right. Now, I need to get the lower half off, the lower part of the action away from the barrel on the top half of the action. So to do that, I mean, I always remove the magazine tube. You don't need to, but I always do. Set that out of the way. There's 2 screws in the front, 1, 2, 1 on each side. This one here, this one back here, and there's these screws in the back. The one in the back has got a sleeve. It's like a long screw with a little tiny short screw holding it. So if it's never been apart, you're going to need 2 screwdrivers to hold one side while you're spinning the other. Get the other one broke free. These ones are just 2 little screws, and they come off. And then we'll be able to separate everything. Again, if this has never been apart, you're going to need 2 screwdrivers. We'll start by taking out a screw in the front. We'll see if we can get this to come free with just 1 screwdriver. I don't know if you guys can see that part on camera or not. Yeah. There's a little screw that I was talking about. Okay. And a lot of times I'll just take a punch and push this through. Just gotta make it the right size. Okay. That's the sleeve I was talking about. Short screw. Screws into the sleeve. Okay. Now we can just remove the rest of it, this other screw in the front. And then I have to convince this to come apart, but the lower action should separate from the front, from the top. A little bit of convincing. The bolt and everything should come out. You know, once you want to convince it to go. You can always grab a brass drift, give it a couple taps. There we go. And everything will pull out of there, like so. Definitely tell this gun has never been clean, or hasn't been clean in a long time. Okay. So we got to get into the breech here to inspect our firing pin. No, that's it, folks. All I wanted to show you was pretty much how to get the action out of that gun. Separate the upper and lower receivers and everything. So from here on out, I mean, that's really about it. This thing's just really got to be clean and taken apart and cleaned real well. So we're going to do that, and then hopefully get her to work again. See if there's anything wrong in there. So that's all I got for now. Appreciate you watching, and thanks.